How's it going, guys? Nathan's MRE, and today we have something a little bit different. This is a US MRE, obviously. This is menu number 14, creamy spinach with fettuccine. So, let me tell you the history on this thing. This is one I bought off eBay just the other day. Came in pretty quick. Came with a little receipt with a note attached. Says thank you for your purchase. This is my first sale, so I wanted to thank you for your patience and cooperation. Hope you enjoy. And the guy, I won't put it on camera, but the guy's name is William. So William, thank you. And William's gonna have quite the surprise whenever he's sending the link to the video on eBay. So he has some more of these for sale. If you guys get a chance, go check them out. I'll put the link in the description. That being said, this has to be a 2016 or newer, because 2016 was the first year they made this menu. Menu number 14 previously was Ratatouille. So, without any further ado, cut it open. Has a peelable seal. My wrist is all jacked up from previous accident. So, we are going to cut it from the back. And if it's something you want to put on display, which is probably may or may not be, you don't want to rip the peelable seal because obviously you want to put it on display. That being said, there's the contents. We have, starting off, a package of crackers, and it is the 32nd day of 2006. So it'll be February 1st. We have our creamy spinach fettuccine sleeve, hot beverage bag. We have our ration heater. We have a chocolate protein drink powder. Look at that. We have a chocolate first strike bar, and this is the big bar too. And this production is the very end of 2015. Standard issue MRE spoon. We have a package of peanut butter. Accessory pack is to that here in a second. We have a package of pretzels. And we have our main creamy spinach fettuccine. This has a production of 6007. Going to do our accessory pack. Discard of that. Cinnamon gum. That's always good. TP for your bunghole. We have coffee instant type 3. Sugar. Some Tabasco. Might need that. Moist towelette. We have standard issue coffee creamer. That's some matches. These are brown packaged pink tip. And some iodized salt. So let's get it onto a tray. Okay, so we have our peanut butter, our pretzels. Let's go and open those up. Essentially just a package of pretzels. A little extra treat in there, the oxygen absorber. Won't be eating that one. And let's go ahead and do our first strike bar, our chocolate first strike bar. There we go. Smells pretty good, like chocolate, almost like hot cocoa. And speaking of hot cocoa, we have this guy here. I wonder if you could do this hot or cold. I had one of these before. It says cold. I don't know, we'll probably do a hot too. Get back to that here in a second. Let's go ahead and get our flameless ration heater out, and we're gonna start that really quick. Grab some water for that guy. All right, so we're gonna tear along the top notch. These things are so hard to get open sometimes. We're gonna put our water in, and we're gonna quickly get it in that pouch because we know If we wait around at all, this thing, as new as it is going to start heating up very quickly. Alright. What I like to do is lay it pretty much flat so the water sits in the element. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Put that over there out of the way. Open up our crackers next. We might have to do a little bit of that action. I'll get that corner released. There we go. Crackers are a little bit crumbly, but overall came out pretty good. Alright. I'm sure the post office did not do that any favors at all. I could only imagine the chain of events that happened to this on its way to my house. That being said, let's go ahead and mix up this chocolate protein drink. You can see there, maybe. Kind of a hot chocolate or water is done for a coffee. I'll put some water in this bad boy. I'll try to get up to the line at least, if not a little more. The last one we had I think was pretty thick, so yeah, we'll go just a tiny bit over. A lot of you guys like stuff really thick and really heavily mixed drinks, but I don't. I'm not that kind of person. Shake that up. We're going to put that back there out of the way, do its thing. We're going to get the peanut butter out. Knead that up a little bit. Cut the corner off so it has more control when you squeeze it out, otherwise it's just a big giant blob. Alright. A lot of you guys asked what MRE peanut butter is like. On MRE cracker, probably the driest thing you've ever had in your mouth, to be honest with you. A lot of you guys love peanut butter. The peanut butter is not, per se, that dry. But these crackers are notoriously dry. I think they're really heavy with flour, and that's probably a lot to do with it. Alright, our ration heater, it's been about 5 minutes doing nothing. I just dumped a packet of salt in it. Feels like it might be dead on arrival. Might have to switch that out to something a little different. For right now, we have the hot coffee ready. And we're going to do this instant type 3 coffee. Somebody said, why don't you pour it out in your hand first. Depends on what kind of coffee it is. If it's anything in question, definitely do that. But like this coffee, you know it's going to be good. There's no question about that. Give that a good stir. We'll set it off to the back. And our ration heater, what's going on with you, little guy? Maybe barely warm. We'll give it a couple more minutes. We're going to change that heater if that's not going to work. Okay, so the MRE heater is dead on arrival. What we've done in the past, we stuck this in our kettle. We just have a cheap eBay $16 kettle for heating water. But it's plastic, so it makes the water smell like plastic. But if you put a little water in the bottom, it boils water in 1 minute. And this guy is smoking hot in 1 minute. It is 1,000 times better than the ration heater, and doesn't have the stank coming off the ration heater. What we got going on here? What kind of, some kind of wild animal in here or what? It's stuff all over a tray. Coffee and pieces of cracker. Anyway, this fettuccine is nice and evenly heated. We are going to slice the top. Yeah, it smells weird. Why is it so green? I guess because of spinach. I was expecting a white fettuccine sauce, but apparently I was terribly mistaken. And this is a brand new meal, of course, so it should be pretty decent. I think we're all done here except for our chocolate protein drink. I'm going to slip this back just for a second. Shake this guy up a little more, and we're going to dump it in this glass so you can see. Take a peek in there. Looks like it's for the most part mixed up. We're not looking for perfection here, we're just looking for usability. It looks kind of like that chocolate first strike bar, but in a liquid form, which is probably about what it is. Which that's fine, because those are actually pretty decent. So, that being said, let's pull this tray back in here, and we're gonna start trying this stuff. Look at that, it blends in with the backdrop. Okay, first things first. The spinach fettuccine. See fettuccine noodles in it. Looks like just a cream of spinach kind of basically going on there. I mean, it does look probably really nasty on video, but it looks pretty normal in real life. Take a smell. It does have a slight chemical smell being in that pouch. Let's take a taste and see. It's not bad. The spinach is really strong in it. Almost like a artificial spinach taste to it. I'm a little perplexed on whoever's okaying the MREs here lately, that they would pass this through and not pass other stuff through. It is a little perplexing that kind of stuff happens. Let's try a little Tabasco on it. I don't know. I would say that's like a C for the grade of that. A little bit off the wall, a little bit odd. Not terrible, just not ideal. That's about the nicest way I could put that. I think I'll drink coffee maybe to get the taste out of our mouth. Cleanse the palate a little bit. There's not really a lot in this meal, but the protein shake and the protein bar kind of makes up for it. Our peanut butter, let's try to take a bite of this without having it all over us. That's peanut butter. Learn to take a drink of something as soon as I eat that, because it's hard to talk right after you take a bite of that. Crackers, nice and fresh. I think it's just a flour mixture. It makes them really dry. But the upside of that, they probably last for a long time is why they do that. That's why they have the mix they do. Moving on to our pretzels. Just some little short pretzel sticks. Not bad. This meal really needed some cheese, like a package of cheese. Like a pack of cheese would have went good with this, the crackers, and your pretzels, really. our protein drink, chocolate protein. Looks pretty thick. Really thick. All right, let's try it out and see. A little bit chunky, yep. It does. It tastes remarkably like these First Strike bars, but in liquid form. Might be the same recipe. Very thick, very chocolatey. Definitely, it's not bad. Unless you don't like chocolate, that's the only way you're not going to like that. Let's move on to the big First Strike bar. And this was chocolate, of course. Try to rip this bad boy in half. These First Strike bars, they have little pieces of puffed rice in there. It is a protein bar. I like protein bars. I'm a fan of protein bars. They are a little different from regular chocolate bar. A little grainier, you might say. Let's go and take a taste. You know, the First Strike bar never disappoints, ever. Whether it's the chocolate, even the mocha version of those aren't bad. Apple cinnamon is really good. That is a breakfast all in itself. If you eat that whole bar for breakfast, maybe have a little bit of your coffee, you're going to be in good shape. You know, really not a bad ration overall. The main, they just could have went a little farther with it. And maybe not so heavy on the spinach. But it is what it is. Some guys will probably love this thing. That's it, guys. That is all for the 2016 U.S. ration. This was mini number 14, creamy spinach fettuccine. Thanks for watching, guys.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars